Hey YouTube, it's Petey Two Finger with a long and chatty 4th of July video. How the heck are you? I'm doing great. 4th of July is always tough for me. I had a really, really bad, probably the worst day of my life happened on July 4th in 1988. Now, about 2 years after that, or the next year, I had another kind of bad one and I had an epiphany. I was standing on a bridge waiting for the fireworks while my friend argued with his girlfriend. Now, she was a heroin addict. She was arguing with him because she wanted to go home to shoot up. She was in withdrawal, and now I understand, man, why she was would act like that, like just whining all day. And he had different plans for her. So that epiphany for me was just like, what are you doing, spending your life with these people? Like, when I was a kid, we had our shit together. We would go to my aunt's and have firework wars, and there would be a picnic and a watermelon in a bathtub full of ice and all this food, and then there would be professional fireworks. And here I am with this guy who's just a fucking idiot, arguing with his girlfriend while the fireworks are going on, and we're on a bridge, which it did have like a cutout where the highway was, where you could kind of see. Everywhere else was trees. So we did have a view of a bunch of different firework displays going off, but they were all many miles from us. So it just wasn't like, typically the 4th of July, you kind of got to have a plan and you want to go to see these professional fireworks. And I just realized, like, you're letting this guy kind of call the shots for you of what you're going to do that day. And all he was ever going to do was get really, really fucking drunk. So, yeah, 4th of July is one of those days where if I don't, like, typically the best thing for me to do is spend time with my family. That's really what I need to do. And see some pro fireworks, if that's a possibility. Um, the really, really, the worst day of my life was 1988, and that was a PCP overdose where I ended up getting close to 100 stitches, and in a rehab facility for 30 days. I fought the cops and the fire department when they came because I was in a PCP overdose. It was really bad. That was a really bad time in my life, and it turned out to be pivotal because that's, if it wasn't for that mistake, a lot of things changed, and that led to me meeting Gomti and getting married and having kids and being where I'm sitting right now talking to you guys. So the past couple of days was crazy. Yesterday I said goodbye to my mom. She's still here. She's still with us. She's in hospice. Um, there was a thing where I had been looking for this power supply for many years, like over 5 years. And so every time I go to the resale store, I will dig through all of the power supplies and look at them and read the volts and the milliamps and see if they're AC. It really, you should call it a DC adapter because it's taking AC to DC. And then you have the elusive AC to AC output. And that's what I was looking for, 9 volt AC, 2 amp or up. And this is one with a rat tail, or it'll be like kind of a larger power supply with a AC cable coming off one end and then the output cable on the other side. And this is for the line 6 stuff, the DL4, all the pods, like the Pod X3, I have that. And they call for 9 volt AC, like 2000 milliamp or 2 amp. So anytime I'm at a Goodwill, I got to read through all those things, which takes a few minutes. And people who are there who don't know why they're there will come up and see, oh, there's a guy with glasses. He's smart. He knows where the gold is. So they'll come by me and be reaching and excuse me and picking up stuff that I put down and just I I don't like people coming up, standing next to me, or looking where I'm looking when I'm at Goodwill. I will give you a fucking I will glare at you if you do that. Also, I put stuff up on the top and stand right there so my hands are free and I keep my stuff there. I don't bring a cart to the electronics aisle because that's fucking rude. I'm going to be there for 15 minutes and to park a cart in the area where everyone's testing their fucking vacuums and shit, you know. It's rude to have a cart back there. And two times I've had people get pissy with me when they get into my shit. I'll go, oh, I'm sorry. That's all my stuff there that I set. That's you're reaching and bumping into my head and grabbing where I'm putting my stuff. And I've had two people get pissy with me, and this guy was 7 feet tall and like 400 pounds. And he said, well, you really need to go get yourself a cart if you're going to do that. That's what he said to me. And I had words with him. So we went to the Elmhurst Museum. It has this Snoopy in space, Snoopy and the moon. The NASA program adopted Snoopy as their mascot. This is kind of a forgotten thing. Apollo 10, Apollo 11, their mascot was Snoopy. So Charles Schultz, that's hard for me to say, was drawing Snoopy cartoons with him on the moon, flying up there on his doghouse, you know. And there was something about the Red Baron. Like he went out into space and he's on the moon and he's still looking for the Red Baron. But I don't think that was Charles Schultz. I don't think Charles Schultz had anything to do with that Red Baron bullshit. That was that band. Can you look that up? What they're called? My younger brother and I were just talking about that, and he said, "What he like?"
The Royal Guardsmen, 1966.
The Royal Guardsmen, 1966, and there's some sequels to that song too. Snoopy versus the Red Baron. You should check that video out. It's kind of bizarre, a little bit weird.
There's a remake in '88 from the Hot Shots.
Yeah, they remade it in '88. Well, no wonder I fucking overdosed on PCP and tried to kill myself. I didn't, by the way. That was not what happened. So I find this power supply, and it somehow I wanted to take this larger monitor style speaker out of the cart and remove the fasteners for the driver and look at the driver. And that power supply that I've been looking for 5+ years got moved. I took it and set it to the side out of the cart, and I completely spaced out. I couldn't get the fasteners, and I was asking Ganti to go see if she could find a Phillips screwdriver in the Goodwill. Eventually, it all worked out. We found what we needed, which was kind of weird stuff. And so it was a really great Goodwill visit. They had a Canton audio speaker, a Twin 700 that I bought for $1.99, which has a woofer and a tweeter in the same package, and it's a beautiful speaker. I love Canton audio or all that high-end audio. Any good brand name speaker, if I see that, sometimes even if there's only one, I'll grab it. But we had to go back the next day because when we got home, I was like, where's that power supply? And it wasn't there. We went back and there it was. Gopti grabbed it right away. So I have that power supply. They also had the mate for the Canton speaker, so I got a pair for $4. I got those, and they're neat. I tested them yesterday. Which was a blessing because I drove and said goodbye to my mom, and that was not something that's easy to see. Her condition was, I was there for a while and crying, and she's got labored accelerated breathing, so this is tough for me to even talk about. But last night when I came home, I had jumped in and started working as a means to just cope. You know, I didn't want to sit here and watch something or think. I wanted to distract myself. So that's what I did yesterday. I'm just letting you guys know what's been going on in this video. 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. I went and tried. We ate at Taco Bell, which the last time that I ate at Taco Bell was, when was it? What day?
November 24th, 2018.
And the time that I ate Taco Bell before that?
November, not exactly sure the date, 2016.
So there you go. I don't go out to eat very often. And we did. We went to Taco Bell and it was fucking expensive. It was, they really raised the prices at Taco Bell, which I didn't know that. But they really made the food good. Like the taco was like overflowing with ingredients. They put a lot of stuff in it. A lot of meat, a lot of cheese. So it was really good. I usually I'll get a bean burrito and a taco and like eat the bean burrito and then take a crunchy bite to kind of get, because the bean burrito is a little bit like it's too mushy. There's nothing for you to grab into, you know. But I liked the way they used to make them. They're different now. I don't know if they're microwaving it. They had like a steam thing or some way that they would put the bean burrito in this little shelf sliding thing and close it and hit a button and then they'd pull it out and wrap it up in the packaging and give it to you. And I used to eat those quite a bit. That was my thing. It was the 59-cent item that would give you the most bang for your buck as far as filling you up and giving you energy. It was the most carbs or whatever. And I also liked it. Like the combination of the red sauce, the cheese, and the onions with the beans and the tortilla to me was just magical. If it was done right, if you got too much onion in there or not enough red sauce, like I liked it a little heavy on the red sauce. I like the onions evenly distributed, not a whole bunch of them at the bottom of it, you know, where you're finishing it up and you're just biting into all these hard onions. So the Taco Bell experiences was really good. Um, we tried this Baja Blast Mountain Dew, which was delicious. It was really good, and I went and looked. We went out and shopped, and I was looking to see, can you buy Baja Blast? I thought you could get it now. We couldn't find it anywhere. But so yeah, if you've never tried that soda pop, I wanted to twist your arm. Get over to Taco Bell. It's worth it. It's really good. It's a unique flavor. I can't describe it, but it does have kind of a lime freezy pop finish. Like there's a taste in there. It's just delicious. It's a very sweet, intense flavored soda pop. And I see Mountain Dew has Code Red and Code Blueberry and Major Melon. Nobody cares about that stuff. I don't think that's good. The Code Red, what is it? Cinnamon? It's hot cinnamon Mountain Dew. Nobody wants that. Okay. PepsiCo, just release Baja Blast. Just sell it to us. That's what people want. They want it. You know, sell it to us. I see they have a pina colada flavor that's yellow, and then this orange punch with it has cherry flavoring in it. Maybe those are delicious. I don't know. I've never tried them. So rather than make a game out of it and have scalpers selling 2 cans for $29 on eBay, how about just sell it to us? Is that too hard? So wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful and safe Independence Day. We've got some hoken. We're going to smoke these ribs, which is something we do in the summer. That any day when I know we're going to be smoking ribs is a good day for me. I'm very food motivated, and it has to do with if I know we're having something that I like for dinner that day. will automatically boost my food my sense of well-being. You know, it's a good day if I know I'm getting something that I really love to eat at the end of the night. And that's the case today. We're going to have these smoked ribs that are pork ribs that are delicious with some corn on the cob, a little coleslaw. It's going to be a feast. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Stay safe. And if you're in the house and you're freaking out and the fireworks are getting to you, go outside. Put some bug spray on and go outside and settle in and watch them. Because if you're out there and you've got somebody to keep you company and you're experiencing it, it's a lot easier to enjoy it rather than spending your time inside trying to accomplish something and being constantly interrupted with the explosions. Because that happened to me 2 years or last year. I was in here soldering a circuit and it just got to me, you know. So we went outside and it ended up it was a nice. The weather was good. It wasn't humid, and we stayed out there till 3 a.m. watching these people just tearing through thousands of dollars worth of fireworks, and the cops never showed up. Which wasn't the case when the one year that I had some fireworks and the kids were here. The cops came and he went in our home. He opened the patio door and went in the kitchen without asking and grabbed the bag. He saw the bag with the fireworks in it and he went in there and grabbed them. And he made me fill up a bucket of water and then he was throwing them all in the water. What a fucking asshole cop. You come in my house? And what it was, the woman across the way, her dog Mickey was freaking out. So she called the cops. And I mean, we didn't have mortars. We had fucking bottle rockets. And we were in the back here. And she's in the next building over. So I don't even think it was our fireworks that she was hearing. You know, we had bottle rockets. What the fuck? So yeah, July 4th is one of those take it or leave it. Like it can be really good, but it can be really bad. So here's to having a good 4th of July. Take care of yourselves and